Welcome to the African History Channel. Discover the rich and untold stories of Africa, from ancient civilizations to modern movements. We dive deep into the heritage that shaped the continent. If you love learning about African history and culture, don't forget to like our videos and subscribe to our channel. Let's explore Africa's history together. Today, we're diving into the fascinating world of one of West Africa's early kingdoms, the Kingdom of Ghana. When most people hear Ghana, they might think of the modern nation we know today, but we're talking about a historic kingdom that thrived long before the borders we recognize today were even drawn. So buckle up as we explore the incredible wealth, trade, and political structures of this ancient civilization. The Kingdom of Ghana, which existed from around the 6th to the 13th centuries, was located in what is now southeastern Mauritania and western Mali. It was not the Ghana we know today, but rather a powerful and influential empire that laid the groundwork for future civilizations in the region. This kingdom was a hub of trade and wealth, and its influence stretched far beyond its borders. Now, what made Ghana so wealthy? It was primarily its strategic location. Situated between the Sahara Desert to the north and the lush savannas to the south, Ghana became a critical juncture for trade routes. Imagine merchants traveling from North Africa, laden with salt, textiles, and precious goods, crossing the harsh desert to reach the bustling markets of Ghana. In return, they would take back gold, ivory, and other valuable resources. Yes, gold. Ghana was often referred to as the land of gold, and it was this precious metal that attracted traders from far and wide. Speaking of gold, let's talk about how it was extracted and traded. The people of Ghana didn't mine gold in the conventional sense. Instead, they collected gold dust from riverbeds and used it as a form of currency. This gold dust was so valuable that it was often weighed on scales for trade. It's fascinating to think about how something so small could hold such immense value. The wealth generated from this trade allowed the kingdom to flourish, creating a vibrant economy that supported a complex society. But wealth isn't just about the resources you have, it's also about how you manage them. The political structure of Ghana was quite sophisticated for its time. At the top was the king, known as the Ghana, a title that means warrior king. This ruler held immense power, both politically and militarily, but it wasn't a one-man show. The king was supported by a council of advisors, which included nobles and military leaders. This council helped in decision-making and governance, showcasing a level of political organization that was quite advanced. The king also had a unique relationship with his subjects. While he was the ultimate authority, he was also seen as a protector of his people. This meant that he had to maintain peace and stability within his kingdom. If he failed to do so, his legitimacy could be questioned. It's a reminder that even in ancient times, leaders were held accountable to their people, a concept that still resonates today. Now, let's not forget about the role of Islam in the Kingdom of Ghana. By the 8th century, Islam began to spread into West Africa, primarily through trade routes. Many of the traders who visited Ghana were Muslim, and as they interacted with the local population, they introduced new ideas and practices. While the king himself may not have converted immediately, many of his subjects did. This blending of cultures enriched the kingdom, leading to advancements in education, architecture, and governance. Education was particularly important. The kingdom established centers of learning where scholars studied various subjects, including mathematics, astronomy, and philosophy. This intellectual curiosity set the stage for future empires in the region, like Mali and Songhai, which would build upon the foundations laid by Ghana. But let's talk about the role of women in this society. Contrary to what many might assume about ancient kingdoms, women in Ghana held significant power and influence. They were involved in trade, owned property, and even participated in political decisions. Some women served as advisors to the king, and their voices were respected in matters of governance. This is a refreshing reminder that gender roles in history can be more complex than we often think. As we explore the wealth, trade, and political structures of Ghana, it's important to acknowledge the challenges the kingdom faced. While it thrived for several centuries, it eventually fell into decline due to a combination of factors, including internal strife, competition from neighboring kingdoms, and the changing dynamics of trade routes. The rise of the Mali Empire, which capitalized on the wealth of the region, marked the beginning of Ghana's end. It's a classic tale of rise and fall, showing that even the mightiest empires are not immune to the tides of history. So, what can we learn from the Kingdom of Ghana? For one, it highlights the importance of trade and economic strategy in building a powerful state. The wealth generated from resources can lead to cultural and political advancements, but it also requires strong leadership and governance. Moreover, the blending of cultures, as seen with the introduction of Islam, can enrich a society and lead to innovation. In conclusion, the Kingdom of Ghana was more than just a land of gold. It was a vibrant civilization that showcased the complexities of trade, politics, and culture in early West Africa. Its legacy lives on, influencing the region's future and reminding us of the interconnectedness of our world. So next time you think of Ghana, remember the rich history that preceded the modern nation and the incredible achievements of its early kingdom. Thanks for joining me on this journey through history. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell for more engaging content. Until next time.